43AT101. Got you in there, my friend.
Okay, would you like to QSY 755,
755, way up there, 755, QSY. "43 Alpha Tango 101, 9 Alpha Tango 791. 43 Alpha Tango 101 791. 43 Alpha Tango 101 791. 9 Alpha Tango 791. CQ 9 Alpha Tango 791. CQDX 9 Alpha Tango 791. How about that 43 Alpha Tango 101? 43 Alpha Tango 101, 9 Alpha Tango 791.
Yeah, 791, 101, 575, 575, over.
Oh, I thought you said 755. My bad, my bad. Well, QSY. How about that 43 Alpha Tango 101, 9 Alpha Tango 791.
Okay, 791, 101 returning. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and have a guess and say your name is Joe, is that correct?
God, you got a better memory than I do. Sometimes I even forget my own name at 60 years old. You're good, man. You're good. It is definitely Joe, and we're out here on the Gulf Islands off the far west coast of Canada. And it's so funny, I thought you said 755, so I'm up there calling for you. Go, well, that's kind of high. I don't usually go up that high. But anyway, good to hear you, my friend. You're sounding Q5.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. I was taking a stab in the dark there, mate. I have spoken to you under your old call sign, and it was the island. When you were putting your call out, it was the island that was making me have thoughts that we'd already worked under a different call sign. Anyway, the operator name this way, Joe, is Stephen. Sierra Tango, Echo Victor, Echo November, Joe.
Yeah, good, Stephen. I got you. I was going to say John, but okay, Stephen, that's right. Now I remember. And yeah, my old call sign before was UDX. I used to go by UDX, United Delta X-Ray. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was invited into the Alpha Tango group. So Alpha Tango now. And it's been good. It's been lots of fun.
Yeah, no problem. You're making a good trip down here at the moment, Joe. It is fluctuating a little bit. I would assume the propagation is going to turn for me shortly, and I'll get it coming from another direction, but fluctuating between a 5.5 and a 5.7, Joe.
Okay, I got you 10 and 20 over, just absolutely blasting it. Or I think I'm pointed my beam right on you, and it's funny. I was just talking to a guy in French Guiana, South America, off the side of the beam. It's just a very strange condition sometime there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, Joe, not a problem. It's the main thing is we've got the contact now, and I get to welcome you into the Alpha Tango group as a new member for the first time. Well, for me anyway, in welcoming you as a member, Joe.
Yeah, I've never felt more welcome into a group. I've been in a lot of groups over the last half a century, and by far I would say Alpha Tango Group. Alpha Tango Group is the most welcoming for sure, because people I've talked to all around the world have said the same thing. Welcome, you know, that's pretty cool. It's I like it.
Yeah, oh well, I mean, I speak to a lot of operators all around the world, and it's nice people in hindsight, all very good operators all around the world. Unfortunately, we get those few ratbags that like to present themselves every now and then, but in general, they're all pretty good, Joe.
I agree with you, Stephen. You know, there's always going to be a few bad apples in the barrel, no matter where you go or what you do, right? It's just gonna happen. But everybody I've met so far and talked to, and I've been talking to Alpha Tango members for decades now. I mean, I think the group's been around since the late 70s. And, finally I'm an Alpha Tango member, and I think that's great. Good bunch of people, and I look forward to working more of them. And it's a pleasure to work you too. You got a great sound and station, great audio, and great signal into the red. I forget what you were running. I know you're running a beam there, QSL.
Cubicle quad. It's designed in United Kingdom, and it's about approximately 10 metres or 33 feet from the ground. Microphone is Mike Delta 100, and the radio Anytone double six mode over.
Yeah, those Anytones are very popular. I talked to a lot of people running Anytones. They're great little radios. I got a friend that lives down in Ventura County, California, and we were on there yesterday having a great QSO, probably over an hour, his Anytone. And, I asked him, the audio on it is absolutely amazing, just running the stock microphone. And, yours is sounding good. That cubicle quad, definitely working for you, man. It's sounding good. I'm running the 3-element flat side stereo Yagi, made in Italy there, up about 26 foot to the boom. So not super high, just 26 foot, and RCI 2980 WX radio with the old school D104 lollipop turn way down, and about 150 to 200 whiskeys with just a small KL203P kicker there, QSL.
I think you gave me your, I think it might have been a YouTube channel. I did go and have a look at that, but since then I've written out that many names, addresses, emails, all that bookwork is all gone, but no doubt you'll be making another one now, mate.
I always do, man. I've been having video gates for many, many years, so if you go to my channel, Jungle Joe C Video Gates, so Jungle Joe, C like Charlie, that's the first letter in my last name. So Jungle Joe C like Charlie, Video Gates, like a garden gate, Video Gates. I put the gates on there every day.
Okay, just make sure I got that right. Jungle Joe, C for car, or C for car, Video Gates, is that correct?
Yeah, 100%. You got it, Stephen. Yeah, and tune in. I'll try to get this video uploaded tonight. I'm shooting with a little GoPro right now. Yesterday I did a live gate for about 10 hours. I had the video going, running in here off my computer. Even when I was out and about, I still had it going in the radio room. But then you can see how good you're coming in and how good you sound. You basically sound like you're sitting right next to me, brother. I would be the same way. I'd love to go to Australia, Stephen. I mean, I like plants. I'm a big-time gardener, and I like what grows in Australia. So I would love to visit Australia one day. I have a lot of friends that have been there, and they said, Joe, you got to go to Australia one day. It's a long flight, and it's very expensive. But I think once I'm there, it probably wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, roger, mate. I'm on the east coast of Australia, and live in the state of Queensland.
Beautiful, beautiful. And like I say to people, Australia is a freaking huge country. I think it's about as big as continental USA, QSL.
Yeah, well, that's right. I just read something on 11 days the other day that it's 4,000 kilometres or so from one side of Australia to the other, from west to east or east to west. Where I used to come from, which is in Victoria. If you follow the road all the way from Victoria
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, people don't realize how big it is. You know, they look on a map or they look on a globe and they think it's just this island in the South Pacific, but it is absolutely huge. And it probably has, I think it has 3 time zones, QSL.
Yes, we have the time zones for the ATC. Well, in daylight savings, the ACT, in the summer months here, well, the East Coast is all the same time during normal months, but during the summertime, the time changes because New South Wales, Victoria have daylight savings. South Australia is where I'm living in Queensland. South Australia is half an hour behind us, but when daylight savings come, daylight savings takes South Australia to half an hour ahead of us, and New South Wales and Victoria go to an hour ahead of us, mate.
Oh, that's very interesting. I had no idea. Only a half hour. You know, that's very interesting. Okay, I just learned something new because I know you had a few time zones down there. So Canada has 4.5 time zones, and I know the mainland U.S. has actually 3, maybe 4, because Alaska has a different time zone. Alaska to the north of us is actually 1 hour behind us. And we're on the Pacific Coast time zone here, Pacific zone. So we're the same as Los Angeles. And then when you go central, then you flip the hour ahead, and then you go Atlantic another hour ahead. So there's 3 time zones on the lower 48 states. But when you go to Alaska, you go down an hour, go back an hour. But then when you go to Hawaii, you go back 3 hours. It's kind of wild. So Canada has 4.5 time zones. We have Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern, and Atlantic. And then we have the Newfoundland time, which is another half hour ahead, something like that, QSL.
Yeah, too confusing, mate. It is way too confusing. Too hard to think about. There's not many rain cells left here now. I have a saying here, Joe, that every grey hair I get a new 10 brain cells, and at this time of my life, I'm inclining to agree with those thoughts there, Joe.
I'm the same way. I'm 60 years old, and it's too much for my mind to take in. You know, it was funny. Today, we actually had to flip the clocks back 1 hour, but I thought that was going to happen next week. So I'm in here in the radio room talking. I'm out here in a little radio shack 40 feet away from the house, and my wife, Wendy, comes in. She goes, you know what? I think we have to turn the clocks back today. And I go, no. I think that's next week. So, no, it was actually today. So I'm in here I thought it was high noon, and it was actually 11 a.m. because her cell phone, her iPhone, automatically flicks the time. So then I flicked my clocks back, and now I got an extra hour for me today, QSL. You betcha, Stephen. That was a pleasure, my friend. Check out this video gate. I'll try to get it uploaded for you tonight before I go to bed. And you have a great day. Happy DXing. Come in there anytime and say hi. And until then, we'll say cheers and beers, buddy. 43 Alpha Tango 101, Brisbane, Australia. Take care, my friend. 9 Alpha Tango 791 waving. Yeah, bye for now. Cheers to you.